Did you know that your organ can save up to 8 lives? On average, 20 people a day die from not receiving an organ. Being an organ donor can not only be useful for you, but also for the others, especially those on the waiting list for an organ. You could possibly be the reason someone stays alive if you become an organ donor. We are at that age where being an organ donor is our choice, and it is a very important decision that we have to make in our lives. It is completely up to you, but I'm going to give you reasons on why I think you should become an organ donor. Being an organ donor is not an easy choice to make. Everyone at some point in their lives are able to decide if they want to become the donor or not. It is very important to think long and hard about this because it's a decision that you shouldn't make just thinking not even 5 minutes about. Being a donor does not only benefit you, but it also benefits those, especially the ones on the list, in need of an organ to survive. What does it actually mean to be a donor? According to donatelife.org, it means that you have chosen all of your organs to be available for transplant. You are able to choose what you'd like to donate. You are not forced to have all organs. It's not a all or nothing type of situation. You can choose certain organs, or you can even say all of these except for this one. And just because you are a donor does not mean that you agreed to donate your whole body, like I had just said. Some people feel as if they have to give all or nothing, which that is completely not the case, and that is the reason why some people don't become donors, because they talk to other people and they hear that you have to give all, and that's not it. Even though it is easy to just be able to say yes to become an organ donor, there are qualifications. According to mayoclinic.org, there are very few medical conditions that disqualify you. Don't prematurely disqualify yourself. And what I mean by that is just because you think you have a mental illness or medical illness, don't automatically say that you cannot be an organ donor. If you question if you're qualified, ask your doctor. They are going to know more than just people that you talk to on a regular basis. Only medical professions at death can determine if you are suitable. So say that you are in a fire accident and something happens. The medical professions are the only ones that are able to say if they're able to use your organs. Your family can't come in and say that all this happened and they don't want your organs to be donated, because if you're already an organ donor, then you've already signed and talked that this is possible for your organs. There's a myth out there that says kidneys are only for family members. That is not true. Kidneys are not only for family, they are actually for anybody who is in need. You undergo testing to determine if your kidneys are healthy enough. Your decision to donate is not financially gain-based. So if you make more money than this other guy that you know, that doesn't mean that you're disqualified because he makes more money than you. If your kidneys are healthy enough, they're able to go to anyone and not just your family members, as I had said. Now I'm going to explain the process, since I just explained the qualifications and what it actually means to be an organ donor. According to donatelife.gov, organ and tissue donation includes removing organs and tissues. These are from someone who has died, and there are different processes for the alive and the deceased. Did you know that in Australia, family has to identify the deceased before actions are made, and that is only in Australia? According to donorrecovery.org, there are age requirements. California is 15. Most American states allow the age of 16, but if you are not allowed 16 in a certain state, you have to be 18 to register. For my visual aid, I am going to show you guys the website, which is just on this piece of paper. It's organdonor.gov. And if you have any more questions on what it means to actually be an organ donor, you can go on there. You can actually fill out, not a questionnaire, but kind of just like, kind of a questionnaire. And it'll tell you what you have to do to become qualified, and it's actually very simple. The process is simple for most. There aren't that many qualifications. The age limit is pretty normal. The age requirement is the age that it's at, because at 16, usually, us teenagers are able to make our own choices. As stated before, becoming an organ donor is a big decision, and I hope you become one. Over 100,000 people are waiting for an organ transplant. If not you, try to help them and seek others who can help as well. Just your voice can make a difference in someone else's opinion. I hope that you guys take this into consideration and become a donor if you are not already one. Be the change and try to save someone's life.